Another interesting point about Sologenic, when you check out the website, and the website's beautiful, by the way, but when you go check out the website on the lander, not the true lander, meaning when you get on and you don't have to scroll, but on the first page, when you scroll down, there is some literature on the CBDC tool, which I absolutely love. I still don't know how I completely feel about CBDCs, Bob. Again, if they were to launch, I'd want a team like you guys to launch it for governments, because I trust you guys a hell of a lot more than I trust the govs. But I'd love if you could walk me through the ins and outs of this tool. Talk to me about, I know there's a lot of use cases that you can't tell me about because they're coming to fruition, and these are with governments and massive financial institutions. But I'd love if you could walk me through sort of your 2 cents on CBDCs and the importance of the tool and what it does and how it can help governments launch their own CBDC.
So basically, the CBDC tokenization tool, it's a set of tools that are going to be added to the existing CBDC sandbox environment, right? I'll give you an example. So why did we launch this solution? About a year and a half ago. So we have been approached by Ripple to build a tokenization tool for their existing CBDC sandbox, right? And that shows that if Ripple is reaching out to us to build that, there is a market for that, right? So that's why we came up with that tool, with CBDC tool.
Yo, what is going on, everyone? Welcome back to the Zen Lounge. It is December 18th, 2023, and I have some updates for you. Today, we're going to be talking about Sologenic. As you just heard from the podcast that Bob Ross is featured on this morning, Ripple reached out to Sologenic to build tokenization solutions and CBDC tools. You could listen and hear for yourself. You just heard for yourself. Remember just a few weeks ago, a couple months ago, Brad Garlinghouse on the stage of Ripple Swell shouts out Sologenic for building interesting, innovative things on the XRP ledger in front of all the Ripple Swell attendees. We've been following Sologenic for years now, connecting the dots between Ripple and Sologenic. And now we hear from Bob Ross that they were actually approached by Ripple to help build tools for the XRP ledger. There is tons and tons of alpha. There's a lot of attention on Coreum right now for good reasons. Sologenic has been quietly under the radar the past few weeks. If you listen to this, the podcast host mentions that Sologenic also has some big, he says these words exactly, big, juicy exchanges coming for Sologenic. Bob Ross also said that a few weeks ago. So there's a lot in store for Solo. There is also... So if you guys are interested in discovering more about Bob Ross's journey in entrepreneurship, the birth of Sologenic, Coreum, and his insights into the evolving landscape of tokenization, you guys could click the link in the description below. He's on CryptoNews Podcast, episode 292. And it's all about tokenization of real-world assets, 24/7 trading in the future. You guys can listen to the full thing for yourselves, and they're really good. One of Bob's best interviews, and they cover a lot. So definitely tune in. Also, tomorrow on Tuesday, you could invite friends, skeptics, and tokenization advocates to the Sologenic space. So tomorrow at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, they are hosting a space with Sologenic is hosting a space. So if you have questions, you want to learn more, tomorrow there's an opportunity for you to do that. And I want to show one more thing. So first off, the past month, Sologenic is currently at up 44%. On BitTrue, the order book is clearing out. I think you have to pay about 18 cents on BitTrue for Solo. So quietly, all the attention has been on Coreum for good reasons. They have the airdrop announcement and everything. Sologenic really has had no big news yet announced, and we're up 44% for the month. So exciting news as far as price action. And one more metric that you have to be aware of is that Solo is deflating. It's actually being burnt. And we're close to the 1 million milestone. We got to have a big celebration for the 1 million burn. I'll host a Twitter space, and we will get wild when we burn 1 million Solo tokens forever. So we're at 990,620 Solo tokens burnt. So Solo is a deflating asset. You could burn every transaction on the XRPL, burn Solo. And also when you mint NFTs, you burn Solo. And the more features that come to Sologenic, the more burns that will be happening. So keep an eye on Sologenic. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that video. Our research came true. You know, we said Sologenic is in bed with Ripple for how long now? And now it's starting to actually unveil itself. It's starting to become, you know, mainstream news on a huge podcast. Bob Ross mentions they're working together with Ripple. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I'll see you guys later today. I'll be posting a bunch of videos to my YouTube, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.